You got it on your mind, partner, get it off your chest. You got it on your mind, partner, get it off your chest. You got it on your mind.
What it is, y'all, we back with another episode of the Get It Off Your Chest podcast. I'm your host, Terry. I got the fellas with me in the building once again. I'm going to go around and let them introduce themselves.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Sibo.
What up? This is Ron. Thanks for joining us again.
What's good? It's Mike Thomas.
Thank you. We back again, man. Y'all who've been rocking with us. Like I said, this is episode 5, and this time we brought a little something special for y'all. Y'all see we got the additional guests in the building. I'm going to let them introduce themselves as well.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Arthur Smith IV. And first off, I got to say thanks for letting me on, bro, man. I'm ready to get it, bro. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, D. Appreciate y'all for having me on.
Cool ass nigga.
Dolo. Shout out to Dolo.
Take your time, T.
Already.
Take your time, T.
Take your time. Take
What's
your
up,
time. Go ahead. Take your time.
DM, you feel me? Dolo and K. Do a live. My bad. Do a live. My bad. Do a live entertainment. PGU the game. You feel me?
Yo, it's your boy's show. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for having me. You know, let's get into this. Get this off our chest, fellas.
Get it off your chest.
You blooded up down there, man.
Get it
No,
off
that's what it
your
is.
Blooded
You
up
know what I
down
mean?
there.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, man, this is the Get Off Your Chest podcast. Y'all who've been rocking with us know how we do this, man. We pretty much go through some of the shit that's been happening either the other day, today, a week, a year ago. And we just get into some shit, get it off our chest, man. But we got the fellas in the building for the specifics of music today. You know, we're going to go through that. And then we also got some other shit we're going to get into. So starting off, I want y'all to just go around and, you know, give y'all intro of what y'all do now, what y'all used to do, and, you know, get a people a little feel for yourself.
Yeah, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? Born in Kansas City. Just like I think most of us. But really, man, don't like to be put in the box of a specific singer or rapper. You know what I'm saying? I entertain. You know what I'm saying? So I plug my music and shit at the end. But you already know what it is, bro. We here to get the shit off our chest, bro. We got some hot topics to talk about. I'm going to let all the other artists shine, though. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's cool, you know. Doing the music thing, if you're really passionate about it, you know. I kind of seen it at a young age, heard it, tried it, and continue to not do stuff here and there with it, you know. But it's more than just, you know, rapping and shit like that. But we'll talk about that, you know. I'm trying to hear more about do a live entertainment. Shout out my nigga Dolo.
Yeah, look. Yeah, shout out D too. But yeah, as far as me, like I make music now, feel me? It's just more so like in the past, stop trying writing. Writing's cool and shit like that. Like I still write and sing, and I'm trying to learn how to produce at the same time. Like the shit, it can't get tedious because it's like you have to learn to love the shit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't already have a love for the shit, and I just feel like can't nobody do it the way I want to do it. So it's just. I don't know, shit. It's a different language. It's a feeling, you know. It's a vibe type shit. So, I mean, I just love the shit. The shit make me feel some type of way every time I hear it.
Straight up.
And as for me, I would say I've been doing music, entertaining for some umpteen years because I'm pretty old now, I would say. But I done been from coast to coast and, you know, had a chance to work with a lot of celebrities, producers. You know what I'm saying? Just got an overall feel, you know, this whole music industry and to see how far it's changed from earlier when I first started to see where it's at now. I mean, like, you know, like Lo said, you know, you got to have that passion for it. And that's just something that I actually lost. But it's like now I'm just slowly finding my way back to it a little bit.
Well, I got you fellas here today. I got all y'all in here for a reason, as a matter of fact. But my first question to y'all, and then, you know, the other fellas, everybody here, is how do y'all feel about the music 10 years ago compared to now? Tyler, meaning you make the music of today. So how did that fare different from when, like, me or Derian or Scoop used to make music 10 years ago. Like, what y'all think about that?
My bad, guys. I mean, y'all shit had edge. You know what I'm saying? Y'all shit told the story. And being, you know what I'm saying, the fact that I was around y'all a lot, like that shit affects me now on the shit I make. So, like, some things I still, like, I could be making something, bro, and it still may not make sense until I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? But the whole process is just like, I don't know, bro. It's weird, bro. Like, the shit you listen to, bro, you might not understand it because of the way it's said or how niggas just, you know, come out with it. But in some way, shape, or form, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a message. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody at least, you know what I'm saying, they get a quick, you know what I'm saying, 48 type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's cool. But, I mean, I really like music back then more than I do today. But, I mean, the shit, it all got a different feel. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, boy, that's that word, boy. He said feel, boy. It's a feel. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole little vibe. You know what I'm saying? Music, bro. Music 10 years ago, bro, had a whole different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit in the world was completely different. Niggas had different set of problems and shit. The same problems, but different sets of problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was evolving into something completely different. You know what I'm saying? And now that shit has evolved into what it, you know what I'm saying? Basically, the music 10 years ago was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And now it just gave birth to its child. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're left with. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With the children's music.
So do y'all feel like people had a lot more to rap and sing about 10 years ago than they do now?
I'll say this: 10 years ago, it was a little bit more lyrical. You know,
Facts.
It was.
Get into it.
Like when I say about more lyrical, it was like you got people really hitting like good beats with punchlines, and beats were different, and they would still get off. Now, if you like kind of listen to music now, all beats kind of got the same 808s or kind of the same drop in the bass line. And you know, everybody's flow is kind of the same. This music now is like a wave. Can you catch that wave? Music back then was trying to create the wave.
But also dig, you know what I'm saying? Like people, like you said, the beats though. Like the beats back then was geared around the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't have to really worry about a motherfucking beat, nigga. You was paying attention to them lyrics. Like, damn, that nigga said that. Nigga said what? That nigga said, nigga Wayne said what? You know what I'm saying? The beat was hard at the same time, but that nigga, the lyrics is what really carried that shit. Now it's more so the music, the beat carries the lyrics. You don't have to have hard. You don't have to have hard lyrics as long as that beat motherfucking slap, nigga, and I can whoa to that shit, nigga. Nigga, you on, boy. Nigga,
you want me let me ask. So it's all about the turn up. You say it's all about the turn up.
Okay. I ain't gonna say it's all about the turn up, cause for the simple fact you got niggas that, you know what I'm saying, still like lyricism. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, bro, when I make some shit that, you know what I'm saying, I just like I go and just say something that work, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying, write it down, recite that shit about 50 times, bro. By the time I get home, bro, I already got a beat in my head. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. There's room for the codes. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the lyricists. You know what I'm saying? There's room for those people, but those people, the masses don't gravitate to as much as the motherfucking pop music. You know what I'm saying? When I say pop, I don't necessarily mean pop Miley Cyrus pop. I mean that music, that pop, that bop music, I should say. You know what I'm saying? That shit that make you bop. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? People do still like music to a certain degree, but they ain't liking the lyrics and they ain't liking the shit that they're not appreciating the lyrics. I feel like they should as much as they appreciate the beat. You know what I'm saying?
So is that the majority? You think the majority's not appreciate the lyrics, or the majority is mainly
if that was the majority don't give a fuck about the lyrics. If that was the case, 6ix9ine wouldn't even have a motherfucking record deal. Motherfucker, he wouldn't have streams.
He definitely right about that.
You know what I'm saying? If niggas really give a fuck about lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Why is this snitch eating right now? You know what I'm saying? Whole rainbow hair rat. You know what I'm saying? Eating.
You don't get name
Dude
dropped.
ain't saying
And I ain't trying to, hey, and I swear to God, you know what I'm saying?
We ain't giving niggas no clout.
No, we ain't live right now, and I ain't trying to head on that nigga hustle, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But dang, that shit corny. That shit mad corny to me.
Corny.
In my eyes, you know what I'm saying? And real niggas I know in KC, you know what I'm saying? That shit'd be corny. So, hey, but that is what it is. Back to what I'm saying. No, niggas don't give a fuck about lyrics.
About lyrics, definitely. So, my guys in here who's not really been on the artist side of the tip, which would be Rhino, cuz used to make beats, You always been around it. And Ryan, how do y'all feel about the same question? It being 10 years ago compared to now with the music that y'all listen to now.
Hey, Steve-O used to rap.
Yeah, because this is rap.
Man,
See,
don't do it like
Steve-O
that.
used to rap.
Don't do me like that. Nah, I tried to. Hey, that shit ain't for everybody. I give you that. That shit ain't for everybody. Shit. I didn't like the way I sounded. That's what my main thing. I didn't like the way I sounded. I sounded like fucking. They said I sound like a little dyke. So I was like, yeah, I'm good on that shit. Yeah, I was like, I'm good on.
Like,
Shit,
I
as
kind
far
of
as
agree
the
with what
question
y'all were
is,
saying,
shit.
though.
Go ahead, Ron.
I was gonna say I agree with what y'all were saying. Like it is different because nowadays everything is about the beat. A lot of people that are real prominent in hip hop music and other forms of music don't really be saying as much as they used to. So everything is different.
Straight up.
What about you, Mike?
So I'm not gonna lie, I did like in high school, I did try to be something I'm not, like try to rap and shit with some of the people I was hanging out with. I've been around rappers, so like people who are still trying to rap today and people who make beats today. But to answer your question, I do agree. It's like people are more into the beat than to the lyrics. And I mean, because usually that's how I really usually pick the music. It's like if the beat is good, I'm gonna like listen to it. But like in the meantime, I start listening to the lyrics and shit, and it's not. You're like, what the fuck?
That's a good point of view, bro. That's a good point of view because, like you said, you was like in high school, you try to be something you're not. So then you have, in my opinion, like a consumer mindset. Someone that consumes the music. You know what I'm saying? So the most consumers, they don't care. They listen to the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a consumer. I want to feel good. You know what I'm saying?
But my issue is it's not even just like, you know what I'm saying, us as the consumers, you know, that's buying the music. You got to realize the people who's putting that shit out. Because coming like from my point of view, when I've, you know what I'm saying, been at the label showcasing, trying to get a fucking record deal, you know what I'm saying, with these labels, their biggest thing was, what's your track about? You know, like who made the beat or who's writing the lyrics? And if you hadn't had nobody on your track that ain't on the Billboard charts as a producer, or your lyric ain't with the angle that they going for, or if you don't fit in they shape, mode, or whatever, then you out the door. And you can have all the talent in the world.
The image. This was selling.
Yeah. I feel that. Like I'm sorry, not to interrupt. Go ahead.
Another thing I kind of look at it too is like it's really how you treat like here with the rappers who are like popular and stuff. It's really how you treat your community and how many people actually mess with you. Actually will go and put your music on on like Spotify or something, like put them on a playlist and everything. It really that's really how they gain a clout and the popularity is just how many people are listening to them.
Yeah. See the
credit with the lyrics.
Go ahead, school.
Yeah, and you know what? And I will say this, just starting out, bro. In 2020, I have been trying my damn best to not cut people off. But I will say this: sometimes I get mad excited. Like I have something in my head and I just want to just blurt that shit out and it might come off that I might be cutting your motherfuckers off, but I don't mean to. I just be excited. But basically, you know what I'm saying? Just if I cut motherfuckers off and shit.
Do your thing, man.
Yeah.
But nah. When it goes back to the consumer and treating them right, yeah, you completely right. Back to Show's point, I feel that as far as the labels and shit, but now, you know what I'm saying, the power is in the artists. Like
independence.
Like independence is dominant. You know what I'm saying? Like labels really they really have no power. It's about who fucks with you, and who fucks with you is the masses. And if the masses ain't really fucking with lyrical content or conscious rap, then you really are drowning. You know what I'm saying? Like you can find your bubble, but don't get me wrong. And this is what I think though. Everybody has their lane. Like you might not be able to gain that same massive success that Drake or Nicki or the Baby or anybody else can get. but you can get the Sauce Walker success. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You can get that. You can get your niche. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I say and encourage everybody to try to do. Like, don't really fuck around and worry about that superstar fame. Like, if you really grind, bro, and this is what I'm on right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to. I'm not just giving out advice that I'm not doing. I'm working on it. But if you grind, you can get your little niche. You can get your little lane, which can in turn turn into maybe $100,000 a year. Like, that's all you really need to eat off of, bro. Like, you know how happy I'd be to not work a 9 to 5 and just get $100,000 a year off of the strength of my music alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some real shit. So like, if anybody that is watching this podcast that is going to be an artist or inspiring to be an artist, understand that find your niche. And if you're trying to find your niche, I'm trying to find my niche, and let's get this shit together. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in KC, because we ain't about that bullshit. So, yeah.
And with that being said, since we are in 2020, how do y'all feel about everything being supremely now? It ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. Everything right now is mainly or is digital. So how do y'all think that kind of affects the game in regards to getting your music out within the country, the world, and getting your music out within the community? What's the difference in between that?
You can reach out to a lot more people.
Yeah.
But it's still about who you know. We're going to press it. It's all about pressing. You can press your music out there and force people to like it. Like, have you ever been just driving, listen to the radio, and the song come on like 7 times within that drive that you're going? Probably like at the 6th time, you're going to know the song. And then it's not going to sound so bad.
You don't even like that motherfucker.
Exactly.
I heard it so much that you like, fuck it. I know it now. I guess it must be it. You know? So that's kind of what you got to do. Like, you got to press it and make sure people gonna hear you without basically. At the end of the day, as a musician, you're a salesman at the same time.
Exactly, that's facts.
You work as a salesman.
That's
you
facts.
gotta press yourself. Like a salesman, you gotta meet quotas, you gotta meet goals. If you want to be successful, you gotta push that shit
and be consistent too.
Consistent,
yeah.
Consistent.
And that's the biggest thing, man. Like in 2020, is consistency. Like, man, because over the time, man, our attention span has been shortened. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, man, we want the now. You know, you remember last year, bro, Cardi B was that chick. You know what I'm saying? And now it's Megan. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like where you be like Stallion. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I also think in the digital world, man, I think a lost niche is that old school hustling though, man. Y'all niggas remember Ghetto Gold, boy, you know what I'm saying? E40 spoke on that Ghetto Gold out the trunk, but sent it out the trunk with strategic intention. You know what I mean? Like more so instead of going out there foolish and blind and on the same hood shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is it is what it is. It's just how we come and approach people. Maybe we approach people as business people, so people will see us as business people. They'll see that they're taking our particular music professional and serious. So they will take our music professionally and serious as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm also looking into getting a package deal, man. I'm thinking about vinyl. Y'all niggas know vinyl was coming back, homie.
Is it?
Oh God, bro.
Is it?
Vinyl, bro. Y'all niggas.
I ain't heard nothing about vinyl.
You ever heard about vinyl, bro? You know about them vinyls, bro, right?
Yeah, I know about the vinyls.
Not you, nigga. I ain't talking about you.
Nah.
Talking about D-Lo. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Bro.
They be on them motherfucking vinyls, bro. It's a surge in it. If you look at the statistics of CDs versus vinyls, bro, fucking vinyls have actually went up. Vinyl records have actually went up like 100, 300%, bro. Like, motherfuckers want that physical copy, bro. So I'm looking into actually getting a package deal for my next project. Is going to consist of a vinyl, a t-shirt, and a hat. You know what I'm saying?
So are they redoing redoing the machines and starting to push those out more? Is that what's going on?
You ain't seen the new vinyl, bro.
That's why I got. Hey, that's why I got.
We needed to have his music.
Brought that shit back.
We needed to have his music show. Then I guess, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I needed out here. Exactly. I did not know anything about that, man. Like, bro, I haven't seen. Well, plus we all been on lockdown, so really ain't been able to go to like stores and shit like that too.
It's been out for
I haven't been able to see any, machines, up to date machines in regards to vinyl. I think Show, I don't know where he went. He has I think he still got a record player, vinyl player.
Yeah, man,
It's hot.
vinyls is coming back, bro. And people, I mean, they still want, if it has a value to it, people still want something physical. You know what I mean? See, people still do want that memorabilia. You know what I'm saying? That something that's physical that they can say that's theirs, and also something that they feel is rare. You know what I'm saying? Nipsey came out with them. Nipsey came out with that. What was it? 1,000 with 1,000 mixtapes for $100.
Yeah. I thought he sold it for $1,000.
No, it was 100. It was 1,000 for 100 because he made 100,000 off of or whatever the numbers is equal out to. Because we live and motherfuckers are gonna fact check me. But you know what I'm saying? Like he got his niche for one. He copped his lane, but on top of that, the people saw value in that. Only 1,000 copies. There's some people out there, and rest in peace, Nip, bro. And I hope nobody ever try to benefit off his death. But there's some people out there with that 1,000 copies since he's dead now could resell that shit and make hell more than what he sold what they bought it for.
Definitely, and that's a pretty good example, especially with like replay value, because they do that with everything. People do that with cars, people do that with books, people do that with CDs.
I do that with shoes.
Shoes. It's all about the value in it. You got to get value out of something. I would rather have a vinyl than a CD. Because CD cases, remember they used to have a CD case, they had the book, and they had the lyrics was all in the book. They stopped doing that a little closer to the end of the CD series. So with the vinyl, you get the big ass picture, the big ass record. You just you throw that bitch on the wall and just leave that motherfucker up there.
And look at your feeling, bro. We're just talking about vinyl.
Got excited like a motherfucker.
Just talking about the shit. Just talking about the shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we need, like, I ain't even gonna front, bro. This type of shit is dope as hell, bro. I really do appreciate that you let me on it. I think this type of shit is what we need more of. You know what I'm saying? Like connecting. And you know what the fuck I'm talking about too off for this shit. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got you, man.
So I mean I think this shit is a great opening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for
man.
everything.
It feels good to have a platform to speak on shit, because I think us as black men and human beings, we don't really have a lot of time all the time to really get shit off our chest. So thus forth being the podcast. So we bring the platform so everybody can speak on shit, get shit off their chest. And music is one of the things that I hold dear still. And I love new music. I love hearing new music. I love hearing different types of music. And the fact that y'all have been in that genre, me as well, starting off, it's good to get people's different insight. Because even when we all around each other, we always move towards music some way, shape, or fashion throughout our conversation. So, that's good to hear from y'all. But Tyler,
I got a
go ahead, cuz. Go ahead, cuz.
I got a question for y'all. So, as KC artists, I gotta ask y'all: do y'all feel like every KC artist sounds the same?
I'm gonna say, hold on. Let me touch on that, bro. Because for the simple fact, I don't even stay there right now. But I'm gonna say yeah and no for the simple fact, bro. It's not intentional. You know what I'm saying? It's more of our essence. You feel me? Our swagger type shit, bro. So that's like me being where I'm at, bro. I gotta literally, bro. When I say, especially when I be on the game, bro, I be linking up. You know what I'm saying? Especially with y'all, my homeboy Lavelle. Like, bro, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I hear some shit that's like what's his name, bro? I know y'all done heard this nigga named D-Walk, bro. I forgot the song. But that motherfucker, bro, dope to me.
That's a slumper. You know what? And I know the song you talk about. I can't think of the name of it, but I will say that could be a sound for KC. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will say this, bro. Like, no, we don't all sound the same. And like you said, yes and no. It's more so the main artists of Kansas City, excluding Tech Nine. You know what I'm saying? If you're a main underground hood artist, and we only have one mainstream artist, which is Tech Nine, so all of our artists is technically fucking underground. If you're one of them artists, you're sounding the fucking same. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're not, and it's fucked up. The really good artists in KC are not heard of yet. You know, so many fucking studios I go to and it's magic made. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Unlabeled. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to motherfucking, what's that, 64118. Nigga, shout out to all the fucking studios. Nigga, Westwood, everybody that's down here making magic and not getting the love that they motherfucking should. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be honest. The mainstream sound, the main sound that KC is accompanied with, in my opinion, we sound like the Bay. We sound
Real
like
shit.
we sound.
That's what I
It's
was
a,
gonna
it's a, it's
I was
a,
gonna
it's
ask that.
definitely a mixture.
I was
It's
gonna
definitely a mixture.
we sound like the Bay. Like nigga, Mozzie came on and I was like, this nigga from KC. I was
Oh,
like,
I
God,
thought you
look.
was JC too.
Shout out, hey,
Like,
shout out to Mozzie, man.
straight out Mozzie. You know what I'm saying? But
Shout
I
out
was like,
Mozzie.
this
I'm
shit.
actually,
And my next question was, how come a nigga from KC couldn't make it? Because that's our sound too. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's the reason why is because that's not our fucking sound.
Mm-hmm.
We need to find a sound, homie. And the sounds that are different, we're rejecting. We don't reject. We're not rejecting the shit that sounds like everything that's already out.
Yeah, and I think when y'all put that into a category, what you was talking about, CJ, is basically kind of like when we was growing up, all the hood music sounded the same. All the gangster rap sound pretty much sound the same, and that kind of put everybody in one genre. So the people that was a little bit diverse, which weren't the ones that was like out there or mainstream, we didn't really get a chance to hear all that because everybody was pretty much pushing the sound of, you know, gangster rap. So you can go to Seven Heaven, get the shit, motherfuckers selling shit out their cars, people selling CDs outside the gas station, stuff like that. So the sound that we were getting was the same sound, and everybody put that into one, you know, group as far as KC rap. So that's where we get that same sound, and we sound like the Bay from, because the gangster rap from the Bay sounds similar to the gangster rap in KC. I think now it's a little bit different, just a little bit. But what I can say about their beats are a lot more. I don't want to say diverse, but their beats are a little bit different than ours when you put it in that same perspective.
I will say one funny thing, boy. You know you from KC, and you know you a KC nigga too, boy. All KC niggas, when we connect over one voice. Like you hear the nigga with that word, boy, man.
From the 30s,
man. You gotta say that world voice, so her niggas start respecting you. You know what I'm saying, man? Motherfuckers, they know.
That came from Rich.
That came from Rich.
That came from Rich.
Like, and that Rich sound is what infected the streets, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Rich infected the streets. Everybody wanted to be rich. Everybody wanted to get that ghetto gold, like Rich.
And that sound started bouncing.
And it bounced, and it took over, bro. And like now, if you don't have that sound, you get rejected, nigga. You sound funny. We so hard out here, bro. We hard as fuck.
Hard than a motherfucker.
Hey, nigga, we hard as fuck out here, KC, boy. Nigga, you sounded, your music sound fun. Your shit sound a little poppy. Nah, what's that? What fuck you got on, boy? All right, nigga. What fuck you got on in there, boy?
From the 30s, cuz.
Turn on that real shit, boy, nigga. All right.
Fat tone. All right, this shit. But with that being said, though, like Tyler, with you being as Dolo MK,
that's right.
For you being a part of the newer sound, like Scoot said, what is the sound of now that you feel like?
Bro, it's what?
A bopping.
I mean, bro, it's but all right, it's like more so of, okay, you got a lot more guitars and bass, like guitars, bass, 808s, and you know, more hi-hats and shit like that. The actual like dude said and shit, he was like, bro, it's much more like niggas basically, you know what I'm saying, road to be with their voice and shit like that. Like now, bro, I can let a whole, you know what I'm saying, song play for about a minute or so before a nigga get on it, bro, and that shit'll go straight platinum. You know what I'm saying? It's just more so, bro. It's a bunch of mixture things, bro. But it's like, for me, it's hard to explain. It's hard to put music into.
It's a vibe.
You know what I'm saying?
Not to interrupt you. It's a
it's
vibe,
a feeling,
bro.
Like it's just a feeling, bro. You like, bro. I can like, if I was to play you some shit, and then my homeboy was to play you some shit, bro, you would get a whole like different type feeling from that shit. Damn, what she call it right now.
Good.
Hey, so what is 808?
808s is, bro. 808s got so many different sounds, bro. Hold on, I can pull you.
But it's that boom, boom.
Yeah, bro. But it's like pitch that
boom,
that
bang, that doom,
Okay.
doom.
You said the bang and the bang ding?
No, you remember that Kanye West?
Oh, it's like do.
Yeah,
like that.
That
Okay,
Kanye
like,
West.
okay.
Yeah, that shit. That's that 808, boy. That boom. That's that bass, boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
But that shit is just like,
I got you.
It's a good, it's a feeling, bro. Like, you know that shit, bro. Of all people, I know you know that shit.
Yeah, man. I feel it, man.
Okay, I got a question.
Go ahead,
So,
Ken.
if y'all could collaborate with one artist, big or small, who would it be?
Let me add on that.
Go ahead.
For your first single release.
Drake.
I'm so far gone.
That
Who said Drake? Who said
nigga,
Drake?
that nigga can drop anything and it'll go number one.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Man.
That is true.
I say Drake or even I'd even say nigga Chris Brown.
I say okay.
Yeah.
So,
Chris
so
in
are
that
y'all
same
just
lane.
are y'all just saying that because y'all know it's gonna pop regardless because they on there?
It's because
No. The reason why I said
too.
because I dance. I think I would actually do something dope
Yeah.
with fucking Chris. I don't think that I'm shitty as an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I really think I'm dope, nigga. Like I said, I'm gonna plug my website and my music at the end, and everybody gonna go check that out. And I hope y'all enjoy it. Hope y'all motherfuckers will enjoy it.
Yeah, they will enjoy it.
Motherfuckers gonna
Straight
enjoy
up. But nah, but yeah, that's the honest answer. You know what I'm saying?
So Drake and Chris Brown. What about you, Ken?
Bro, I ain't gonna stunt. Like, for me, bro, just because, like, I don't know, when it comes to, like, certain songs, bro, I'll fuck around and say Andre 3000, bro.
That's dope.
That's crazy.
That's some crazy. Yeah, that'd be dope.
I typed it today, so this girl I used to see the cutie pie used to be. Hey, Andre,
That's crazy.
Really dope.
Yeah, Andre.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Well,
I'll say something like Big Crit.
since it feel like y'all got everything off your mind in regards to music, I love the knowledge that y'all was feeding me over here, you know, giving me that real, you know, went a little backwards, backtracked a little bit, got some history a little bit, you know, some of our KC shit. But like we have to get into going to the segment of what's going on today. Since I do have all my black men in here, you know, I would love to get the insight of how y'all feel about how our people are being represented, how our people are being treated, protests, the looting, the police, everything. We've touched on this before on episode 3, I think it was, but
Just a little bit on 4 too.
yeah, but this is something that's going on every day. So, you know, hitting it every day, letting the people understand where we're coming from our end. Like I said before, since we do have the platform, I just want to get y'all insight, man. I know we all angry. I know we all, you know, everybody's a little uneasy about everything. So just get that off y'all chest. Let's get
Hey,
it.
bro, let me just say this first, real quick. My fault, D, bro. Black lives matter, bro, and you can start,
Black Lives
bro.
Matter.
That's all I gotta say, bro.
Black Lives Matter.
My thing is, you know, what's going on today is I think people are now, you know, with the help of social media, I mean, you can get information from anywhere.
Definitely.
And granted, some might be true, some might be false. You know, you got to be digging. I think it's more so exposing of what's really going on with the systematic racism. Like, you know, like as far as in the sports world, we even go take this into the sports world. How many you got predominantly leagues, predominantly black players, but you know, over 80% white coaches. You know, they won't let, you know, I'm good enough to dribble a ball for you, throw a touchdown for you. And I'm no threat then when I'm bringing in a lot of money into your stadiums, into whatever. But I'm a threat, you know, if I'm just a regular black man walking down the street.
Yeah, that shit
Get up and
crazy.
dribble.
And as far as like, it's really starting to show. And even in corporate America, like, you know, Google, the big names starting to catch cases like Facebook, Google, of you know, discrimination cases of people of color and stuff like that. It's just like it's really starting to show now, and you know. But the thing, you know, it's just now starting. It's black people starting to break that chain of, you know, stop thinking black mean cheap, and you know, just really start rocking with each other.
Definitely.
And build the same platforms, because at the end of the day, they really don't want that to happen. And when it does happen, they're gonna figure out a way to, you know, through politics and through law, to like, how do we shut this down, or how would we gain this attention? It happens that way. It's like when something's starting to get old, they've already got another plan ahead. You know, continue to keep it the way it is, but make it look like it's not. But behind the scenes, it is. So it's just really starting to get exposed at this point of what's going on now.
Yeah, man. It's facts. That's facts. And shit, man, we've been 100, boy. We've been exposing for years. You know what I mean? Like, It's just now it feel like they're listening a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And in the 1960s, you know what I'm saying, we had this same type of situation. We had the race riots and the motherfucker burned. But you know what I'm saying? We had 50 states in 2020 to hold riots and protests. Excuse me. It's protests.
Protest, not right. Yeah.
Not riots. The hell. But shit, the riots are sometimes necessary, man.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing is the riots are, Martin Luther King actually said it, man. He said the riots are the voice of the people unheard, man. Like, so sometimes the riots are necessary, but in 50 states in 2020, we had protests in every state, man. I feel like this is the closest connection that Black people have had since the 1960s. And I've always wanted to live in the 60s. Like, I thought that it was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had our own everything. We had our own everything, my nigga. We had, what you mean to tell me? We had grocery stores, laundromats, banks, motherfucking shopping centers. I mean, we had our own malls, nigga. We had our own shoe stores. We had our own cobblers, the fucking people that made shoes, nigga. We had our own thing, and now I don't have that. You know what I'm saying anymore? You know what I'm saying? So
burning down, man.
We've been exposing this shit for a while, you know what I'm saying? And it's really cool that I say in 2020 that everybody is connecting right now a little bit more than they had prior to. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, it feels a little bit different. Like, and I pray that it is different, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, since it feels different, you know what I mean? We still holding protests, you know what I'm saying? It's 2 weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
We still on this shit, and we ain't gonna let that shit go, bro. Because like I said, Black lives motherfucking matter, nigga. Your life matter, your life matter, your life matter, your life matter, and your life matter, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, all y'all niggas' lives matter. And, bruh, it is a beautiful thing, I think. I honestly believe.
So not only did 50 states do it, it was 13 other countries that
other countries did it, yeah.
Like,
shout out
other countries for Black people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
yes,
that made it the biggest movement in history, all because of that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's fucking history right there.
Bro,
I think
with
the generation that we're in now, I think we so much diverse. I mean, there's so much diversity in the people. I mean, we have a lot of multi races other than pure Black people in the country now. And a lot of those people are standing with us and starting to see, because everything on social media is starting to show you what we've been going through for years, and everybody's starting to see the shit. Everything is more visual. So now that you can see it, you can't just be like, nigga, that didn't happen. Nigga, it's on film.
Bro, not to interrupt you, but yo, the agent has been at protests for years, bro.
Yeah.
You think at Fred Hammond, at Malcolm X, at Martin Luther King's, at those protests and riots, you think it wasn't actually police officers in disguise as Black people there to fucking cause problems, bro? It just wasn't no camera there to catch that shit. You know what I'm saying? So now motherfuckers can see that shit. Like, bro, them Black folks back there that was getting sprayed with them water hoses and eating with them motherfucking dogs, nigga, we didn't start that shit. Y'all came down here. You know what I'm saying? The agent has always been here. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's dope. These motherfuckers. The crazy thing is, bro, the shit that white folks developed to make lives better is what's actually killing the whole fucking society. You gave us these cameras. You know what I'm saying? Steve Jobs and all this Apple and shit. Y'all gave us these cameras. Y'all didn't expect though that the shit would be turned on you. If to them, they'd be like, damn, this shit has been used for evil. God damn it.
We gonna start pushing old white people down.
God damn, they finding out. God damn it, what the hell going on? God damn it, cameras and shit. I bet you the police wish it was back to the 1950s with no goddamn body cams and shit. No technology where you could beat a nigga ass and get away with it without no bad conscience and all that shit.
They beat motherfuckers down, randomly spraying people with pepper spray, shooting big ass rubber bullets at people.
They showing their true colors, bro.
True colors, man. That's all it is.
Hey, but I will say this:
evil.
It ain't all of them, but the ones that see that shit, like you riding shotgun. You might be right in the back seat or in the front seat, but you know the dude that just shot that gas, and you looking back at him like, nigga, why you just do that?
Oh God, look.
But you don't say nothing. You don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But you be thinking in your head, but bro, why you just do that? Cause just like your homeboy that just robbed the store and shit, robbed the bank, or just shot somebody, nigga, why you do that, bro? They didn't mean they didn't know you do that, bro. You know,
you still an accomplice, nigga.
You still a fucking accomplice.
Still a fucking accomplice.
Ain't no good cops, bro. Ain't no good cops until you see and say something to a bad cop, bro.
Exactly.
That's what makes you a good cop now. You ain't gotta police the fucking streets, nigga. Police your own precinct, nigga.
Exactly.
That's
Police your own people. In the blue.
Straight up, bro. Straight up. But I ain't like anybody.
Let me get somebody else in sight that's been quiet this whole goddamn podcast, LaRon. Say something, man. You just been sitting over there being a picture.
Right, looking like you hiding shit.
God damn.
No, but I mean, I agree. Everything that's going on is wrong. We've touched on this a few times, and like, I feel like this is starting to. It's like going to be a momentous occasion in history. Everything's going to be changing here eventually, hopefully for the better. And I mean, hopefully it doesn't dissolve everything into fighting for everybody. But I want everything to move past this and everybody come together. But it's going to take a while before we get there, and it's going to be a hard path that you have to take to get there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with y'all, because I seen something online the other day about the whole defunding the police thing. I don't think the defunding shit should have been the first step. Taking money away from somebody isn't gonna change their habits. That's not gonna change the equipment. That's not gonna change anything that has to do with them gunning us down in regards to the police.
Hey, boy,
I honestly
people
feel
still
like,
have guns at home.
Hey, boy. I'm gonna say this. I agree to, and I agree to some degree. You know what I'm saying? I might have to respectfully disagree, because I know that there are good cops. You know what I'm saying? There are good cops out there that have jobs and all that shit, and defending them, you feel like might not be the best. But I will say, hitting pockets, like if you've tried everything for the past umpteen years, there's only going to be a few other solutions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say shout out to the Minneapolis City Council. You know what I'm saying? They just voted for police reform.
Yeah.
They just voted for police reform out there. They're going to get rid of them motherfucking cops. And
that's what I'm talking about.
And I say that every state need to follow suit. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a company too, these departments that keep having incidents, we're going to take your motherfucking money. You don't need money if y'all don't know how to hire people. Y'all ain't spending money on psych evaluations, motherfucker. Ain't like y'all said. Where's the money? Where's the money going to? I heard there was motherfucking no hesitation guns training going on in KC. Is that where the money going to? No hesitation shooting gun training?
Shit.
So what exactly do they need the money for? How to shoot more niggas? How to not stop putting the knee in motherfucker? So
buy more equipment to fucking kill us with.
Because
motherfuckers, who pays taxes? Who actually pays their taxes in this?
Us, nigga. Us.
We fucking so to fund that shit, because we paying them motherfuckers to shoot us.
Exactly.
We talk about training, but you know,
I just feel like that shouldn't be the first. That shouldn't have been the first step. And another question.
I say at least allocate the funds.
Yeah.
If you can allocate the funds, I say for real. These motherfuckers need psych training. I'm not a psychologist to any degree, and I've only went to school for psychology therapist for 1 fucking year. Excuse me, I don't have a degree in that shit, but I did take a motherfucking, like I said, a semester at least. So motherfucker, I tried it, and I do know that it takes longer than 600, 700 hours. Like, if you need to be a barber, you need at least 1,500 hours to be a motherfucking barber. You only need like 980 hours, like less than 1,000 hours to be a motherfucking police officer. They're not going through enough psych evaluation.
They're not doing enough.
And on top of the fact that they're not going through enough psych evaluation, these niggas are scared.
They are.
You're scared.
You're supposed to serve the tape.
Like you're really scared. Like, every interaction goes into the next interaction. They have no reset button. If you run into an angry, disgruntled nigga, you don't know how to reset and not think about that angry, disgruntled nigga when you run into a decent motherfucker. A decent nigga. Like, they're scared, bruh. And we don't need scary fucking cops without any type of psychological evaluations at the fucking force.
You don't want a scary motherfucker protecting you, my nigga.
Like,
nobody wants that.
Hey, I keep it 100, bro. I keep it 100, bro. My pops wasn't around long, bro. But when he wasn't around, you know what he told me, bro? Was some vital information, was a whole bunch of gems that nigga did give me. He said a scary nigga will kill you.
Yeah.
That's
He
true.
said a nigga that's scared of you will kill you because he don't know what you gonna do. He gonna kill you. And if I got a whole department scared of me because of my skin complexion, my hair is long, and the way my voice is fucking deep, nigga, I'm dead. Cause a scary nigga will kill me. A scary person will kill me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, it's a whole department in every state. There's a whole section. There's a whole group. There's a clique in every section, in every precinct, and I don't care what nobody fucking say. In every state that is scared of me and people that look like me and will kill us, bro. So
I mean, when I was a kid, like, and I first got like a car and started driving and stuff, like my mom, like one of the first things she's told me is like, be careful out there, not just watching yourself and how you drive, the people around you, and make sure like when you get pulled over to talk to the cops and like just try to stay safe. And like, I feel like I shouldn't have had gotten a warning to be safe driving my car from the cops. Like, you're supposed to be here to protect us and serve us, and I have to be on the lookout for you at all times just because I was born as a black man, which shouldn't even make a difference at this point in time. Like, I feel like any black family has to go through that with all of their kids. You have to warn them about how they interact with the police and people that are supposed to be there to protect everybody, not just the white people and other people that have money and shit like that.
Kids.
That's the talk. The talk. Like in black households, nigga, we have the talk. And you know the fucked up thing is for white households, the talk is sex.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
when you
talk,
like right for real, cause like when you think about it, the talk in the white household is the birds and the bees, like you said, nigga. It's about sex, about getting some pussy.
Yeah.
Is this a Reddit? Is this what show? Who watches this show? What's the demographic?
Nah, man, go ahead. Yeah.
It's getting some pussy. That's the talk. And son, sit down. Get a box of condoms, and one day you're gonna get some pussy. You know that type talk. The talk in our household is, bro, is one day you will be pulled over and stopped by a policeman who is not your skin tone, and you, as a black man, would have to do, say, and abide by every rule. And if you don't, you could possibly end up dead.
Lose your life.
Yeah.
What? Hold on, let me get my shit right.
The end result is death for us being pulled over.
What?
By a racist cop.
I have to tell my children about being pulled over by Berry lights. You get to tell your children about some of the best time of being a male or a female.
Or female.
You get to talk about sexual reproduction. Bro. And I have to talk about motherfucking survival tips.
Yeah.
That's my talk.
That's how it is out here. It's fucked up out here.
Hey, but what they say, this is America. Don't catch you slipping
now. Nope.
Police be tripping now. Hey.
Hey, man. I feel like all this shit that's been happening over the past
years, not just
generations.
Years, man.
But with all the shit that's been happening within the last few years, like, why is it a problem, or have it ever been brought up? I don't know. Why not just make racism illegal?
Oh, they're working on it. Have you not heard about the new law?
I heard about some petitions.
The Amy Cooper law that they're actually trying to put in place. So if you actually call on racial bias as a threat to, like, so if you try to call and say this black person is threatening me, and the black person isn't doing anything, you can be charged as a felon. As a hate, you can be charged with you be charged with a hate crime for that shit. So
okay, good. So Karen, you hear that, Karen?
All the Karens out there. All the Karens, bro. Yes, implement that shit. It's called the Amy Cooper law, bro. That shit dope.
It needs to be called the Karen law.
The white women that ain't,
scared
of black.
The reason why it's called peep game. The reason why it's called the Amy Cooper law is because Amy Cooper is a chick that tried to call the black man was threatening her in the park.
Yep.
She almost
she knew what she was doing.
Bullshit.
She knew what she was doing. And that nigga coon too. He coon. Oh, we must forget. Get the fuck out of here. You could have been dead, bitch ass nigga. Coon ass niggas. I can't
I knew it was
stand you,
something we was
motherfucker.
missing.
I hate y'all.
Yeah,
Tell him
Damn.
again, tell him again, guys.
Hey,
I
boy,
hate
do it.
you can hear it in his voice, boy.
You
You can hear it in his voice.
motherfucker.
I knew it.
You didn't leash your dog. You didn't leash your dog. You say that you hear
Man, that
All
shit crazy, man. It's too much going on right now, man. I
It's
just
too.
hope everything start to disperse and we all get the end goal is just respect. The end goal is fucking respect. That's all
Equality.
we want is
That's all we want.
equality.
There are
us
equal opportunities.
I don't want to go to a fucking store and be looked at because I'm black.
Hurry up and buy.
Like,
Hey, listen, y'all know when y'all go to Walmart self checkout, you so happen to have to walk over you like 5, 6, 7
secret shopper,
times,
bro.
whatever.
yeah, man.
Secret
Sure,
shopper.
I walked in, bro, like the first few times that happened, I really paid no attention to it. Then
and when I be there, I say, why you watching me? You watch the meth heads. They the ones better to steal.
the method.
They the ones better to steal. And now, since the corona, they don't check your receipt at the end of the door. Our motherfuckers is walking out with everything these days.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Shit. Hey, you ain't got, but they get like this nigga got a whole motherfucking TV. You ain't got to worry about me and my water. I'm trying to get
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm
They
trying to get space too.
gotta walk over to your area like 4 or 5 times. Make sure the candy is organized. They ain't nobody touch that candy since they
Right.
Hey man, the biggest thing is, bro, for real, man, like racism is like really rooted in like so many institutions, though.
Yeah.
That's why that's why it's hard to get past it, bro. That shit is rooted.
Yeah,
Like, bro, we was just talking. You like, bro, nigga, we young. I don't give a fuck. We ain't old, bro.
Like, I'm young as shit. I don't
But bro, when we were younger, we heard niggas our age at this time saying the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's what's so crazy.
And then when they was younger and we was younger, they heard niggas at their time, at their age at that time, saying the same shit. So it's like, bro, like my question is to y'all, the interviewers, is, bro, are y'all niggas tired?
They got been tired.
They dead tired.
Bro, y'all niggas tired, bro. Like my nigga Tupac nigga had 50, he had an AK with a 50 on his chest, and he said 50 niggas with AKs can start a whole revolution, bro. I'm looking for 50. Like, what's up, nigga? What's up, my niggas? Like, come
Drum
on.
on the bottom, 100 rounds.
These spotters all live, bro.
Like, man, I just want I got 2 little soldiers, bro, and I just want
This younger generation, they with it.
They about that shit.
They really are.
They are
definitely
with
about
it.
that action.
We been want soldiers like this. They are with it.
Mhm.
That's why when I say nothing else bad about this younger generation, they about that fucking shit.
Yeah.
They tired.
They
tired.
I would say the younger generation, and that's because, nigga, we are the generation of the change right now. Nigga, you're not 50, you're not 60, you're not 70, you're not old, bro. You're in the prime ages to make change. Like, now is fucking our time. The younger niggas, bro, can watch. Cause now, nigga, is the time for the nigga to 25 and up, nigga, 25 to 35, 25 to 38, nigga, it's time, homie. That's your prime years, nigga. You can bench. Nigga, look, nigga, you can have some stamina,
That
nigga.
Nigga been working out.
Bro, you can have some muscle in this age range, nigga. You can still fuck hard,
so
nigga.
hard, this damn camera froze on.
Nigga.
Nah, y'all cool. Y'all just froze on my end, but it's snapped back. There we go.
Hey, did I freeze? My fault.
Nah,
But,
we back.
You was preaching so hard, you froze the camera.
all I'm saying is, bro, that this is the time now, bro, and you and everybody on this podcast is the younger generation. We lead the younger generation, and our voices will change the shit, bro. It's like the younger voices, bro, have to. It's sad because like we dependent on the younger niggas. How the fuck we strong? We got the stamina, nigga. These little niggas is little niggas, nigga. We the big niggas now. We ain't the OGs, but we the big niggas now. Them niggas that you always be like, oh, I can't wait to get that age. Oh, I can't wait to bench that, nigga. We can bench 315, nigga. We can put up 300 pounds, nigga. Fuck that bullshit. So, nigga.
Hey, while you on that though, I did want to give a shout out to your area, Rhino. Some of the gangs out there, some of the big homies. I seen some of them on some of the videos, speaking up about the other big homies, telling their little homies to step up and all that stuff. So I did want to give a shout out to, some of the California gangs that's out there. If y'all do listen, y'all do tune in, shout out to y'all and keep that movement pushing, man, with the gangs, coming together out there.
Cause straight up, nigga, that's where that shit started, bro.
Hey, my
Crips,
thing
nigga, it came as neighborhood protection, bro. The Panthers was neighborhood protection, bro. The Crips and the Bloods, bro. That shit started off as neighborhood protection, bro. From the fucking police,
it's a community.
From the fucking police at that. How the fuck we still fighting? How the fuck we still fighting the police? And white people ain't listening, Bruh, I don't get it. And like I said, I ain't here to rant. Hey, I just came to get
get it off your chest. You
I just came to get some shit out of my chest. You did. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just wondering, bro. I'm just really just been wondering. Like,
it's a lot of shit to wonder about right now.
one thing that would
Oh, you froze on me.
definitely help the call our neighborhood.
Yeah, real shit.
We start buying back our neighborhoods.
I was just
instead of doing what we normally do to it, kind of, and terrorize it, do this, do that, actually, because they created the projects for us. Let's not, poor us and poor white people as well. But they created that shit for a call, like the red liner and all that stuff. But if we start buying back the neighborhoods and put money back into it and watching it grow, I mean, it's forced to reckon with a change or something gonna happen, or but our neighborhood, like if you go down to Central Avenue in KCK, 18th Street, like they bought back that whole neighborhood, dog.
All Latinos about that whole
to restaurants, to hair salons, like they bought back their neighborhood and they continue to build it up. And you gonna have your crime happen wherever it happens. Crime gonna happen everywhere.
And I want to commend you two for that too, CJ and Derian, on having a few black-owned businesses.
And I will be there. Not to interrupt. I'm gonna be there
and support, nigga. Of course,
I'm gonna be there because I need some. My kids done fucked up my shit. I need some help. But you know what I'm saying. But just to touch back on that, we do need to buy back the block. But I will say, back to touching on the systematic racism. I know a black man. And he's a cool black man, man. Shout out Brandon Johnson, bro. He had an inspiring jewelry store business. He has a fitness. He just got his certifications for nutrition and fitness. So now he's a personal trainer. But and not to even put his business out, he had a 7. Let's just say a 7 upwards a credit score, high fucking 7, damn near 800 type shit. Had a motherfucking jewelry business going for at least 2 to 3 plus years, had an actual graph, business plans. He didn't even do the business plans. He went to a bank to do the business plans. Went to another bank, went to 3 to 4 different banks. Could not get a this man could not get a business loan. So to touch back to buying on the fucking block, we grew up South Side, bro. Do you remember the 7-Eleven, the Apple Market, and all that shit on James A. Reed and all that
shit
other
is
bullshit?
gone now?
It's there, but it's owned by one type, Middle Easterns.
Yeah.
They came over and they bought up my block. So the daycare that's over there, the gas station that's over there, the fucking 2 auto repair shops that's over there,
car wash
that's over there, the other convenience stores, the bodegas that's over there. You go the fuck down the street, everything is owned. We don't have, and we cannot, for some reason, get that. Like, you can have a 720 credit score and somehow not get a business loan if you're black. I just don't get it.
About 100,000 cases of those a year, so that's believable.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yes, it's facts, bro. I'm shitting facts. I had some shit to get off my chest. I got facts for y'all. I hope y'all invite me back.
That shit is crazy, man.
Where the fuck Tyler go?
Oh no, you notice that they only put most of their business be in our neighborhoods.
All their businesses be in our neighborhoods.
But because they know they're going to get business because people in the neighborhood go to those stores.
Not only just the Middle Eastern, the Koreans, the Chinese, they do the same shit too.
Yo, peep the strategic shit in it though. Not only is it in our neighborhoods, it's with the shit we love.
Yep.
It's chicken. It's church's chicken. It's hair and nails. It's clothes. It's fucking it's cell phones. It's alcohol. It's gas. The shit we need.
It's jewelry.
It's small jewelry
They be
shops.
running deals.
It's everything you need, bro. And it's like, bro, where's my little Black Wall Street at again, nigga? Because in 1921 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, they burned my shit. They burned the first Black Wall Street, so we niggas got scared. We can't even get it.
Hey,
we can't get another one.
Now that's projected like to be like a $6 million town. Like that town, and I did actually a teaching that like there's a guy came from the South and there was real cheap land in Oklahoma that was undiscovered, and bought it, and he would only sell to blacks. Like he wasn't selling to no else, he only sell the pieces of land to blacks. And they built that land up and they burned it down. It's like it's like time after time they make an example.
Yeah, and they put fear. And again, them examples embed fear, bro. You're right, bro.
And that goes all the way back to the slave days. Like, let me show you what's gonna happen if you try to run away.
We'll castrate your hoe. We'll castrate your daddy and cut his balls off in front of every motherfucking body, nigga, and watch that nigga bleed out. And this ain't funny, bro. Bro,
it's not funny. It's real.
That's real shit. That's real shit. Cut his balls off in front of. Cut his balls off in front of the whole motherfucking group and say, "This is what's gonna happen to you if you do some dumb shit like that."
And like they'll take the strongest.
They butt break him.
And fuck him. And fuck his ass. And fuck his ass in front. Yeah, and fuck his ass in front of everybody. Straight fuck him. Yeah.
Fake buck breaking.
Yeah.
That's what they like to do. Buck. Get your big old buck. Let's go ahead. Let's show the rest of them what's gonna happen.
Oh, weird European shit. But anyway, that's another subject for another episode, bro.
They been fruity.
Well, not to cut y'all off. I told y'all the serious shit gets intense, man. It gets intense. We can talk about that shit for hours. But we are coming to the end of the episode, man. What I want y'all to do is just, give us y'all final thoughts of what we went over today. And then let everybody know where they can find y'all at, man, and just take it away.
All right, man. It's your boy Sibo. You can find me at Get It Off Your Chest podcast. Shout out to our guests, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Then, you know what I'm saying? I had a lot to say. I had a lot to get off your chest, man. Thank y'all.
Scooter.
Oh, he called me Scooter.
I did want to thank everybody for joining us today. Like, I'm glad y'all got to say whatever y'all had to say, and I'm glad y'all came to talk to us about y'all music. And there is a lot of injustice out here in the world, and I'm glad this one was actually brought to light, and we're doing something to change that right now. Everybody's banding together to make things better. And you can find me on Instagram. It's LaRon DS. Follow me there.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out. Yeah, hold on.
Yo, nigga.
I'm on Mike. Hold on, Mike Thomas. Okay. AKA Rhino. Whatever the fuck your name is.
Chill out.
All
right, go ahead, nigga. Go ahead,
Lock
it.
No, I'm gonna go. Man, don't stop me. I'm gonna keep going. So you can find us at www.avasangelsmobiledetailing.com. If you're in the Kansas City metro area, Lawrence.
Hey man, open your motherfucking eyes and look into the camera and say it again.
I'm pretty sure they heard me.
That nigga been doing this all the time.
And I was on Instagram, Ava's Angels Car Wash on Instagram, and book your appointment, man. It's only getting better.
Facts. What's up? That's what's up.
All right, it's your boy Mike Thomas, aka Cali Rhino, nigga.
Cali Rossi, look.
Oh, yo.
I know.
First off, I want to give a. First off,
shut up, D. Let that nigga cook.
First off, First off, I want to give a shout out to the 3 artists in the bag. You got my boy Moswet Demos, my boy Jared's band called the Trash Vampires, and my best friend Giovanni, Leroy's Productions. I still love you, nigga. Stupid ass motherfucker.
We're gonna have to get them niggas on here too, man, so they can give us their feedback too. But we still got Arthur Smith. and
Yeah.
Dolo Tyler Jones. Y'all said y'all governments, nigga. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro. That's actually my motherfucking stage name, so it is what it is. But
Exactly.
It don't
straight,
matter,
it don't
It
matter.
don't matter.
Hey,
I keep on the face. Hey, that shit hard, boy.
Hey man, love, bro, love D, bro, for real. Hey, yo, it's your boy Arthur Smith the Fourth, man. If you do not know, you can follow me at Arthur Smith IV, and it's pretty much everything. It's like my Twitter, that's like my Instagram, that's also my YouTube. I also have a nice music video for Offended on YouTube. Please go check that out if you have
Make sure
time.
y'all check that out.
Also have music on Apple Music, Spotify. So please, if you get an opportunity, go check that out as well. Also have a whole list of things coming out. So please stay tuned. Hopefully I get invited back. This is your boy. I appreciate y'all again. Just got that shit off my motherfucking chest.
Hell yeah, you did. That nigga did. That's what's up, though. Shit. Go ahead, little cuz. Take it away.
Go ahead, Dolo.
I don't know how
Hey,
to
that's that shit.
it's great, you know what I'm saying, outro and shit like that. But like I said before, it was DM in your DM. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me at I am who I am nigga on Snapchat, you feel me? I got shit on YouTube. I'm working on shit as we speak right now, you know what I'm saying?
What's your YouTube? What's your YouTube?
Oh shit. I ain't got no YouTube, but you know what I'm saying? You can look do it live, ENT, you feel me? LLC type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, do it live, ENT, PGU the gang, fuck with me. Oh yeah, and I do sell beats, come fuck with me.
Okay. And before we go, Blue, get with Terry and send him your cash app so we can send. He got the answer right for the last question we asked.
Last
you know
episode.
what I'm saying? You got the answer right, not the question right. You got the answer right.
Got the answer right.
So send your information to Terry. Send his cash out so we can send you the money, bro.
We gonna get you some cash, man.
I got one more thing to say.
No.
Got one more thing to say.
No.
So,
goddamn Cali.
You can find me at So I make gaming videos for fun. You can find me at Sweet Soul.
Don't be looking at my girl
on Instagram, and you can find me on Twitter, Sweet Soul Brother with a 3 at the end. Let's get it.
Hey nigga, next time make sure you got your outro ready. God damn.
Hey man,
that wraps up
man.
That wraps up the episode, y'all. We gonna end this off, man. Make sure to follow us if you stay tuned in to the end. Hit that like. Y'all got me fucking up. Hit that notification bell, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna have everybody's information down in the description below.
Where is it? Is
subscribe. I can't force that enough. You know, y'all supporting us is what helps us out. And man, we had a great episode. I want to thank the fellas for coming by here again and giving us y'all insight, y'all knowledge, man. I love y'all. And we're going to keep this thing pushing, man. Follow us on Instagram, Get It Off Your Chest Podcast, YouTube, Get It Off Your Chest Podcast, and just tune in. Episode 5, man. We out.